Already, you put something together. I got my pen and pad out.
My man Yog Westwood's in the building. I gotta share this right here, man. My man Yog, this is like my arch nemesis. We like Superman and Lex Luger.
Well, but arch nemesis.
Lex, I said Luger.
I
was talking about the wrestler Lex Luger. This is Lex Luthor. What's happening, Yog, man? You my guy. You've been doing a lot of great things in the Valley from your show that you did with what you put out on for it was free. Mm-hmm. You allowed everybody to come out to the block party, man. What was something that inspired you to do that just for the scene? And just I know it came from you. I seen it when you posted. I had to jump right on. It was like I got to host.
Right. Well, it wouldn't have been what it was if you didn't host, for real.
Man, don't say that.
No, all jokes aside, I'm still getting inboxes from people saying, nigga, you and that nigga was funny as hell. That nigga Marlon. Like the other night, on some real shit, when I went to the show, nigga was like, well, where we going? I said, remember the nigga that did the block party? Yeah. He performed that night. Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. That nigga was funny. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But yeah, the block party was live, man. I don't know what the hell made me do that for free, because I went broke, nigga. I don't know what made me do that, but I did that.
Well, I know why you did it, because next time it was such a great event that what you did was you planted that seed, and you're gonna get.
That's what it was. Then it wasn't planned, but I see what you're saying, because
you got to plant
take
the
it
seed.
that way.
I mean, sometimes you got to get them, and then once you get them,
it's finna take it that way. You know what I'm saying?
You definitely will, because I would have paid a good $15, $20 just to be there, because
the
vibe and the environment and the music. Every artist that went up, you had great acts on there.
Right.
And I grew up in the '90s in that scene with the West Coast, where that was a sound that was on the radio.
Right.
And I want to get with you with the music, because you was a West Coast artist, and that's your sound.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about West Coast music, where it's at now, and how the sound that we grew up on is kind of like underground now, and the West has a new sound? Do you think artists from our era or older artists need to jump on the new sound, or continue to make the music that they make and continue to be considered underground artists, where they're not getting that radio player, that love that we used to get in our heyday?
I think that first of all, everything changes. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be accepting to that. You got to accept that. I don't even know if acceptant is a real word.
On Live with Marlon and Chief, we make our own words.
I'm going to make that shit up. Y'all can use that from now on.
That's going in the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, y'all can use that from now on,
We're taking
too.
that.
For real. But, you gotta be ready to accept the change that comes out. Like, my mama and them didn't want us listening to Too Short. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was a Christian household. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't listen to all of that. So, when it comes to, like, my lane that I'm in, like, which is straight West Coast, like, I feel like I've proven that you can live and eat off of this shit. I've proven it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that whatever type of music you make, whether it's new or old, or, whatever you call yourself doing, I mean, make it. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you just got to find your lane. It's a lane for everybody. And I got that West Coast shit sold up.
You got it on.
That's
on
me.
lock.
When you talking about Phoenix, Arizona, you can't say nothing without saying Yog Westwood.
No.
When it come to that West Coast lane, that's sold up.
Definitely. And I think you do got a hold and a grip on that lane there.
Mm-hmm.
Some of your inspirations growing up, getting into music, like I've been knowing you for a minute now, but I've never really touched base with you on the background, as far as what inspired you to make the music that you make, or the lane that you are in. What's some of the artists that, when you were coming up, that you listened to that molded you and made you, when you saw them, I want to do that, I can do that, I can make music.
Like, I don't ever remember saying, like, I want to do that, or I can do that. I don't remember saying that. Like, I like your music, I banged with it, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember saying, like, damn, I want to do that. I just know that when I realized that I can make music, I just pay homage to what raised me when I do it. And that's the West Coast. I mean, I listen to DOS Effects. I listen to Nas, and you know what I'm saying? I listen to all of them. You know what I'm saying? It raised me too, but I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and this is where it was right next door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Definitely that Cali sound. I mean, it's the Arizona sound as well. And like I grew up on the shit too. My older brother Outkast. One of the first songs that I knew probably word for word. One of the first rap songs I probably knew word for word was. It was probably a Warren G song. It's kind of easy when you listen to the G-Dub sound. Pioneers, biggest bumper while the smoke on the pound. Got the sound for that ass, and it's easy to see that this DJ be. That's probably one of the. That's probably
one of the first ones I probably.
I mean, but like
that one.
That's probably one of the first rap songs like I knew.
Not that one.
No, because
which one? Which one from Warren G did you think of?
That's probably one of the first.
No, for one of the first Warren G songs that I actually learned word for word.
Probably Regulator. Yeah.
That was the first one I learned word for word.
I would have to say Regulator.
It probably was, but as far
I think the first rap song I learned word for word was like some Rob bass.
Well, yeah. I mean, it probably was some Luke shit that I probably got whooped for repeating some Luke shit. My brother used to play on tape and getting in trouble for the shit, but like that I knew that like touched me and I felt it. It probably was that. It probably was the Warren G song because we had moved to Atlanta, and you probably know my older brother.
Who?
Outkast.
Outkast.
Yeah, from the West Side.
Oh, you talking about Jarvis?
No, not Jarvis. Eddie.
Yeah, I know Outkast. Yeah. I know who you talking about. Yeah.
So it's definitely like the whole West Coast feel. Like we grew up on it. And what's your favorite West Coast artist that you would say if you got a favorite West Coast artist? Who would be your favorite?
Like I don't know. I don't know that I could say that because I have like to me you can't compare like. I know it was the same time, but you can't compare Ice Cube with DJ Quick. Yeah, that's two different.
Yeah, they're two different
situations. So to me, both of them is geniuses.
Yeah, both talented.
You can't compare.
They both talented in their own way, but Cube.
Look, you can't compare. Cube is harder than Quick.
I would
see that's a hard situation to talk about right there.
Like when you talk about maybe like writing. Maybe, you gotta specify that. But like all around talented. I mean, like you could put Quick in the studio by himself,
and it's gonna come out ridiculous.
It's gonna be a full album.
Quick is all around talented, where he can make the music, he can write the songs, and he can cut the tracks, and he can mix it and do all that. But Cube's voice and his.
I'm gonna tell you the difference between them two is what were you into at that time? So was you gang banging because that's what
trying to party.
That's what
the difference
or was you trying to party? Because DJ Quick was a party.
He was a party guy.
That's why I say you can't mix the two.
You could
but
play
together
Quick
in my head I have this one sound that I got and I got it from a bunch of different people. I can't say that
you like a West Coast Voltron.
You feel me?
Okay. What was the first album you bought
with
your own money out your own pocket?
Bro, I was in Atlanta and I was 14, 15 years old.
Did you get that TLC?
No. You know who I was going to go get though?
It was in Atlanta. It had to be
I was
TLC.
in Atlanta. I was at the Underground Mall, and this was like in 1990.
You got that Criss Cross album?
6.
Jump.
95. This was like in 95. But check it out. I'm finna tell you this whole story if you. Anyway, so I'm
you
finna
bet
tell you this
not.
story,
Don't start,
man.
yo.
I'm finna tell you this story. So I'm in Atlanta, and I'm in the record store, and I'm getting ready to buy a Yo-Yo album. You can't play with my Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
Nigga, when I walk in, this is probably one of the defining moments of my situation where I was like, I want to do that. So now that I can answer your question, this is one of the things where I was like, I can do what's going on right here. I walked in there into a record store getting ready to buy Yo-Yo. I end up buying a tape called Javier and the Straightjackers. And they was in the record store, and they was signing autographs as you bought their tape, promoting their shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I went in there for Yo-Yo as a 14, 15-year-old kid.
What was you
ended
doing
up
in
buying, that's my business. Okay. But I end up buying what them niggas was selling.
Yeah.
So later on, I'm walking through the mall still. They see me again. Dude hands me a card. I held on to that card for a long time, my nigga, but a whole year later, I'm looking at this video on TV, and it's Criss Cross called Jump, Jump. And everybody in the background that's jumping with them with the big puffy jackets on,
the people at the
that's
record
who
store.
I met in the record store, including Jermaine Dupri, because the card that I had said So Def Records. It didn't say So Def. They said So Def.
He's a part of history.
And that's when I realized a year later, my nigga, I can fuck with this shit. You feel
old
me?
ass nigga. This nigga was around when So Def was So Def.
So Def. Hell yeah. You damn right.
Yeah,
you damn right.
That's a great story right there.
Thank you, man.
We got gems coming out on Live with Marlon and Chief.
Yeah, I saved that one for y'all. I never told that to nobody else.
That's a dope one.
Did you send
I
us some
saved
music?
that for y'all, bro. No, I didn't send you shit.
You
You should already have it.
Some shit, bruh.
You should already have it.
I got it.
What do you mean? Did I send you something, bro? You don't already have my shit.
You don't got too big, yo.
But you don't have it.
I mean, you did get a little. You did get a little big. Like,
Yeah, I sent you
that's
some
a big ass
music,
white
bro.
T-shirt. This nigga wear a queen size T-shirt.
This is coming from the nigga with baby shit on his head.
Hey,
this nigga got a little baby shit on his head, little stanks
this
on his
is
head.
butterscotch gummy worms.
Nigga, that shit look like you got grandkids.
Watch when it grow though.
And you was playing.
Watch when it grow though. Watch when
an accident happened.
Watch when it grow, nigga. I'm look like Mufasa, nigga, when it get long.
Man, play my music, man.
We're gonna get into some Yog Westwood here on Support District Radio.
It don't even matter. You tell me which one you finna play.
Ooh.
Which one you want to cue up? You got to introduce it for the people. I got all three of them.
Tell me tell me the name.
I think it's 4 of them.
I hope you get Hennessy butt tonight, nigga.
Tell me the name.
I hope you have we're gonna FaceTime tomorrow, nigga. We're gonna
Fakes and
FaceTime
Snakes.
tomorrow.
Bust it out. That one right there is me
Guaranteed.
and CMW, Compton's Most Wanted, to chill with Dayo G and AZ Friday.
And Yog be working with all the heavy hitters.
Be
on the West
produced
side.
by my guy.
You know what, Yog? I got to bring up last time we had you on the show. Last time it was about 3 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago. You brought cocaine through for us, man. Brought him to the studio.
Salute.
We had a West Coast legend in the building. Cocaine
that.
came through. We had that was the last time we actually had you on our show. It was a great night. Yeah. It wasn't cool. It was cucumber cool, nigga. It was cool than a mother.
Did you bring Spider-Lo too?
Spider-Lo came through. He brought Spider-Lo through on the show for us as well. So shout out to Yog Westwood, man. Always doing big things with us here on Live with Marlon and Chief on Support District Radio. We're going to get into some music. We be right back with the big guy himself, my homeboy and your homeboy.
Big guy himself.
Yog Westwood. Hey.
On my mind, gotta get the dough, put it in the bag, yeah. In the bag, yeah. Money all the time, money on my mind, gotta get the dough, put it in the bag, yeah. In the bag, yeah.
Duffel bag boy with the juice, 1/4 ounce of bomb and a 1/5 of Grey Goose. Hating ass nigga say it must be the shoes. Get it, I live. Chill, do it big, yeah, it is what it is. Biz over bullshit, that's why I keep it full clear. Peep from my peripheral, shit, that's my outfit, huh? I see him from a mile away. Day walker, I probably blow a zip a day, and click a AK on him. That nigga chill ain't never gon' condone him. Quick to get on him, get off, get outy. First with no rehearse, can't be playing nigga rowdy. Maintain my G-ness, and all my real niggas gon' sing this.
I'm just rolling through the hood, can't get my mind up off this paper. I'm still going so hard in the pain. My money making switching lanes.
Straight up and down like I'm 6 p.m. Your BM fucking around in my DM. Sending tit pics, yeah, I see them. She trying to get a hold of my semen, you demon. I need a full inspection before you get a hold of this erection. Hold like an infection, curb a hole like a Daytona. Begging me to trust and bust a bitch with my boner. I don't fuck with ratchets. I like the booty to shake when I slap it. I'm an addict. Still going like run flats. What these niggas say come right back. Nigga, I know that. Make these rooty poops lay flat. Cock back the automat and let it rap. These fake niggas like folk holders, they change for $1 with no notice.
Money out of time, money on my mind. Gotta get the dough, put it in the bag, yeah. In the bag, yeah. Money out of time, money on my mind. Gotta get the dough, put it in the bag, yeah. In the bag, yeah.
I'm just rolling through the hood, can't get my mind up off this paper. Change, I'm still going so hard in the pain. Money making, switching lane.
I'll be switching lane, yeah, baby.
Yeah, man, we're back live on Support District Radio.
Yes, sir.
Yog Westwood still in the building here with us. That was a dope track right there. Who made that beat?
That was Staff Money.
Staff Money.
Yeah.
Who else was featured on there with you?
Chill with Compton's Most Wanted.
Compton's Most Wanted. That was real Western right there. I like
Real
that right
Western.
there.
Yes,
Well, we were
sir.
speaking of the block party, and let's get back to the block party. Just a lineup. How'd you come up with your lineup for that block party? Because you had a little bit of this, you had a little bit of that, you had a little bit of old, you had a little bit of new. What inspired you to bring just that lineup together for that day and bring that to us and give that to us like that?
It just came from just that's who I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And we just got together and we was actually just finna do a album listening party. That's exactly what we was gonna do. I was talking to Salt Mine over there. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna rent a little situation and invite certain motherfuckers, and then it just turned into, fuck it, let's do a whole situation, block party.
Let's just make it a show.
Yeah, let's make it a show. Let's really give them something, and that's where it came from. Where I was like, well, let's just do it for free, because, you know, I don't really know how cracking it's gonna be.
It was
know what
cracking.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not just finna throw my money at just anything. So to me, I got to have a guarantee that something's gonna crack off. So when we started talking about doing what we did, so basically what it did was it showed me that Phoenix is still fucking with that type of situation, and I'm just in the right lane. You know what I'm saying? For me, you know what I'm saying? So,
I've always felt like there's a lane. I think it's an age, it's a generational thing. I mean, our generation that grew up on that kind of music, we always going to draw, and we always going to go back to it because we love that. Right. It's kind of like the generation before us. The reason why the music that we grew up on sound the way it sound, because the generation before them, they sampled all that shit. Dre and them sampled all the shit our parents grew up on. All the West Coast is just a recycled thing.
Well, that's everything. Hip hop itself was born from.
Yeah. Well, you starting to know. You starting
to R&B records.
You starting to notice now. Now what artists are doing now? They starting to sample shit from the 2000s now. Yeah. Now motherfuckers going back and sample Lil Wayne sample G-Dep song, and it's a recycled thing.
Right.
But I think you have some great artists on there. I've seen the tour that you posted you got coming up. Can you give us a little bit about the tour? Some of the places y'all going to be going and partying?
Yeah, we got starting in May. We got going on. We finna be out in Oklahoma, New Mexico, Texas. We got Denver. We working on some overseas things right now, which is really where it's going to take off for us. You know what I'm saying?
As far as like Europe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Japan, all of that. You know what I'm saying? We trying to hit all of that. So yeah, that's really in the makings. It's a nice tour. We got most of them you seen at the block party, which is me, the Chill, Compton's Most Wanted, Big to the Boy, who was also a Compton's Most Wanted affiliate, and Natural Red, some real West Coast hitters. You know
real West Coast hitters. Natural Red, man, really be supporting for the ladies and putting on for the ladies. I'm a fan.
Yeah, she with it.
She's with the shits. I told her that night at the show, I said, you probably claim niggas on your taxes. Because you're that strong. You got 2 dependents.
Yeah.
You claiming somebody.
Yeah.
But y'all, I want to get into some things, man, here. Why you be attacking me on social media?
I don't attack you on social media, Marlon. Don't say that.
I gave you the blue chili enchilada recipe and everything. I gave you the secret recipe for
Nobody
the blue
eats
chili
blue
enchilada.
chili enchiladas, Marlon.
You don't eat the red chili enchilada?
No, yeah, I eat the red chili enchiladas.
I got the blue
man.
chili enchilada recipe.
Well, nobody's gonna eat it but you.
Do you eat red velvet cake?
I do. What else red you want?
You eat red hots?
Yes, I loved them as a kid.
You like hot sauce?
Yeah, most of them.
Do you stop at red lights?
Yes, all of them.
Do you drink red wine?
No.
Okay, so some red things you don't like.
What's wrong with you?
He's gonna find one thing. This nigga's off the chain.
Yo, be attacking me. We was talking.
Man?
We was talking. He was talking about the Cali trip.
Yeah.
So one of my first times going out to Cali and performing, I was able to go with Yog. And we took a caravan. I think at the same time. At the time, did we have the same manager? Was Rob managing you at the time,
Rob was managing me at
we was
that
under
time.
our same umbrella? So we had the same manager at the time.
Yeah.
And it came up to one weekend, man. It was me, it was Yog, it was K Swiss, it was D Mob, it was Rob. We had a couple youngsters in the back, and we was riding out to Cali. We got to Cali. We like to do certain things when we get there. He liked to do certain things when he get there.
Yeah.
There was other circumstances, my nigga.
Well, when you took us to the hood at first, you took us to
No, I didn't take you to the hood. That's where the show was going to be.
And
you don't remember getting out the van and going in the show and the lady didn't know nothing about the show?
I had the wrong colors on. And
but I didn't take him there. Rob took us there.
And so
it was his situation. Like, we was in the van getting ready to go perform.
Yeah.
And we get to the spot, and it's like he talking about.
Marlon's still blaming you till this day.
E.T. wants to blame me, and I had nothing to do with it. But then their answer to this whole weekend was,
let's go to the beach.
Let's go to the beach, nigga. No, I don't want to go to the beach.
I'm not going to the beach with 13
not with 17 niggas. No, it's not happening. I'm not doing all of that.
So one day, Yo say, we're not going to the beach. He say, I'm leaving. I want to go to the airport. Hour and a half later, we in San Diego on the beach. He go live on Facebook.
A bunch of niggas on the beach, laid out, sprawled out, taking pictures of each other. Nigga,
he go live on Facebook. He's in Compton.
Nigga in Compton chilling.
Kicking it.
Y'all on the beach.
Yeah.
But we definitely had some.
We had fun.
We've had some.
It was a good time.
Some fun times.
It was
man.
a good time. Yeah.
I definitely want to get into some. I was able to work with you on one of your projects.
Yeah.
Did some skits for you.
Yes, you did. That was years ago.
It was.
Bro.
I always wanted to get. Did we do? We did visuals for that. Was it visuals?
Didn't you did? Oh no, we did visuals for
iRock.
Yeah, with iRock.
Y'all had me tied up in the studio.
Yeah, had him tied up, duct taped.
Had me duct taped
like he should be right now.
It sounds familiar.
Tied up in duct tape.
That's terrible.
Very familiar.
Yeah, we had him tied up in duct tape. You didn't see that video?
I'm on.
Yeah.
They had me in the radio station.
Okay. That's why I'm like, it sounds very familiar. I think I remember seeing this.
I've been in a couple artist videos.
But you've been on my album before too.
I did some skits on the album.
You did a skit.
And we're gonna give away, man. We got the Justice System in here. iRock produced it. My man Deli Everyday's in the video as well. Y'all make sure we're gonna be giving this away tonight. We actually going into a little OT this evening, and the OT time is gonna be sponsored by iRock Daniels and the Justice System DVD. So we'll be giving away to one of our viewers this evening. Make sure y'all stay tuned.
Yeah.
Chief, let's get into some music real quick. We still got J. Rob the Chief in the building. And we're going to get into his new project as well, 8. I got to get into this. I've been seeing my man working since he was not a preteen, but he was a youngin'. He didn't have a mustache yet. But we on Support District Radio, man.
Couldn't quite get liquor yet.
Not quite yet. We used to buy his Black and Mouse for him. It's definitely going down, man. Chief, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's get into something real quick.
Yog Life or Guaranteed?
We can hit Guaranteed on that ass.
Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah. Barbet on the boards. We in the factory. Yeah. My nigga official. Let's go. Come on. Woo.
If I put this on you, guarantee I'm gonna use it. I ain't worried about you, cause the nigga will lose it. If I put this on you, guarantee I'm gonna use it. I ain't worried about you.
mean my life. I tell a nigga once, but won't tell a nigga twice. I got one in the pipe, these streets ain't nice. Gotta watch these niggas in the punk ass vice. I be dipping late nights, the Henny's a fifth, and a zip of that loud ready for me to twist. And I'm on the block, and I got my 4/5, and I'm with like 4 grips, smoke lit, and we'll let it spit. Never called another nigga up to save me. I test work, cause that's how these streets raise me. So pussy niggas don't faze me, and don't you ask me for shit unless your pussy ass can pay me. Y'all niggas need to praise me. I raised you little niggas, need to Conrad Bain me. I so game, all the bitch can do is pay me. A lame can't play me, and the punk can't fade me.
If I was on you, guaranteed I'm gonna use it. I ain't worried about you, cause a nigga will use it. If I was on you, guaranteed I'm gonna use it. I ain't worried about you, cause a nigga will use it.
I practice looking like I won't do shit, that's my disguise. I like how surprised a nigga eyes get big and wide when it decide to come alive. Would say I'll lose it, but my shit been lost since I arrived. Pimpin' Bonnie from the back of a Uber car parked outside, cause I'm just that type of Clyde. Plus I hit licks with my mouth closed, tongue not exposed, and nothing I shouldn't tell was ever told, that's all I know. I do good business, don't exhibit no bitch behavior, so if you cross me like the savior, I'm just gonna call in one of my favors. I ain't spending 6 minutes behind the wall for that one of y'all. You want it bad enough, I'll let them jellies fall and blast off both your balls. I'll pop your belly, have you leak until you soak your draw. Tell you slap yourself and say don't stop till you break your own jaw. I keep that banger tucked and rather use these hands than pull it. But if it's me or you, on God, I'll let you have these bullets. You talking all that shit, how come you had to start? Please don't make me open up your chest and see if you got heart, motherfucker.
If I put this on you, guaranteed I'm gonna use it. I ain't worried about you, cause a nigga will use it. If I put this on you, guaranteed I'm gonna use it. I ain't worried about you, cause a nigga will use it. Don't make me pull this out. Don't make me pull. Don't make me pull this out.
Yes, sir, man. We back live on Support District Radio.
Yes, sir. You the only one heard that part.
We in the studio getting it in. Chief over here taking baby shots. We seen you take the baby shots, Chief.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. I'm grown, nigga. You can say what you want to say. You don't hurt my feelings.
You got anything from my man Yog? I'm gonna toast myself up. You got anything you want to shoot at him real quick?
Actually, do you got any new projects, Rick?
Yeah, I got my brand new album is gonna drop. I'm Him. That's a couple of the tracks off of it.
Yeah.
Why ain't I on there?
I don't know, bro.
What happened to our short film? We got a short film we was supposed to do called Saturday.
We do. We got one coming.
We got to do that. We got to do that, bro. I'm telling you.
What's the idea for the short film?
I'm a bully him.
I got an idea for.
He's gonna do everything I say.
No, I'm not gonna do everything you say.
He's got to do everything.
What I want to do is I want to have Yog to be a gangster trainer, like a teacher. It's gonna be like a class.
He's stupid.
And
what is he going to be teaching?
He's going to teach you. He's going to be like gangster 101. He's going to teach you the class, teach you how to write. Okay. Like, because my brother's in jail. He's a Crip. I got a letter from him, and
listen to this.
Yeah,
no. Listen to how he explains it, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Because this is real shit. My brother's in jail. He wrote me a letter. He's a Crip, and I couldn't read the letter.
He's a Crip.
I had to take the letter to another Crip.
Oh, you need a translator.
And the Crip had to translate the letter to me.
You needed a decryptor.
Yeah, I needed a decryptor. He said, and you know the letter said, your brother said he missed you.
Okay.
Is that what it said? I was going to ask you, what did the letter say?
Send him some money through JPay. Okay. Go over to Mika house, get all his shoes and the rest of his jeans.
Yeah.
And
okay, no, wait. That's what it actually said, but to you, what did it look like it said at first?
To me, nigga, it looked like Arabic.
Okay.
This nigga is retarded.
That nigga said, I need a foreign tongue.
I ain't doing nothing like that with your ass.
No, I think we need to do a great skit, though. But definitely with the I'm Him project.
Yeah, that's coming.
Any artists on there we should be looking forward to? Any producers that you work with, you have in touch with?
Actually, bro, what you got to understand is my last album I dropped was in 2014, 15. What I learned in this game was to deal with singles in my lane. I dealt with singles, and I dealt with each single like it was a full album.
Yeah.
With the promotion, the
visuals,
the everything. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like a skit.
So what I've done is I've taken all those, because that's why I say I got an album full of singles.
You smart.
Because I dropped almost every track on that album as a single in the past 4 years.
I knew you were smart. You got a big ass head, and I knew. You got like 12 gigs of memory in your head. I knew. Like I knew
that
like,
it all came together.
I knew that you just.
I didn't come here to get put down, bro.
I'm not putting you down. I just knew you were able.
Is we finished or is we through?
No, we're not done. I just knew you were able to keep so much shit. Like I was. You've been going tough on me, man.
No, I haven't been
with
saying
your head,
nothing about you.
Man, your head look like a helmet with braids. I got on a football helmet with 2 braids on that motherfucker. We on my turf, baby. I got home court advantage tonight, baby.
Stupid. Nigga stupid.
A football helmet with 2 braids.
Say it look like a real life Vikings helmet.
Oh my God.
This nigga done won a few headbutting contests in his day.
Stupid.
That was hurtful, bro.
Cut it out, bro.
No, that was hurtful, bro.
Cut it out,
you've been hitting me with jabs.
I'm lightweight offended, God. Like for real, nigga. Like I'm lightweight offended, bro.
I'm gonna tell you though, just
what's the first thing I'm gonna tear up in this motherfucker offended type? You know what I'm saying? Like.
We're gonna
what did you
start
pay
with
for?
his shit.
We're gonna
what did he pay for, nigga? Give me that phone, nigga.
Right there.
We're gonna wrap up.
Let's see how funny this shit is,
We're
nigga.
gonna wrap up with my guy. No, but all jokes aside, bro, you've been an inspiration to me since I met you.
Nigga went super positive, nigga.
Fuck you. Give me your phone.
All jokes aside, Mega Man.
Stupid, man.
No, all jokes aside, bro.
Hey, you need to fire this nigga.
You've been an inspiration to me on the scene. You was one of the first people with me and down with me when I started with Rob. When I started this comedy shit, you've been there from the beginning. Just your drive, your energy, your hustle. Like I look at you, I watch you, I see you move, bro. You inspire me as a comedian, and I'm not even in the lane that you in. To me, it's all about movement. It's about activity. It's about action. And you're moving, and you got activity, and you got action, and you always on the scene. I've never heard nothing bad about you, and you always practice good business habits, and you paid me every time I host for you, so I'm always fuck with you.
Hey, man.
And you like to eat, and I got that blue chili enchilada recipe for you, nigga.
I don't want no blue chili enchilada recipe, bro. I told you about that already.
Come on, man.
No, you can have your blue chili enchiladas. I'm finna eat the red chilies, man.
Do you use ranch or blue cheese with your hot wings?
Blue cheese.
Yeah.
Blue cheese. Blue cheese. I do. I eat the blue cheese.
Hey, man, Yog, man,
I appreciate y'all, man. It was wonderful.
Definitely
I apologize for bullying you to come on your show.
You didn't bully me.
You said I did.
I mean, we usually have 2 guests. You did sandwich yourself in between this motherfucker this evening.
No, you gave me. I didn't say I want this date. I didn't say
No,
that.
I just wanted to get it out the way so you could stop all the social media bullying, the cyber bullying. I just, there's been.
He said I just wanted the pressure off of my shoulders.
You did good.
Thank you for coming through, bro. Thank you for having a good time.
Y'all,
Great
man.
projects coming up, man. Yog Westwood in the building.
Yes, sir.
Y'all make some noise, Yog Westwood. I'm him working on this project. Were you leaving, Yog?
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck away from you.
What, you got a hair appointment?
Yeah.
Because I got some pink oil in the backpack and I got some pink
coconut oil.
Coconut oil gets you right. Put in the hair, elbows, everything.